All right, guys, just want to welcome you to our call tonight. My name is Emily Gibson, and I'm so excited that you are taking time out of your day to hear a little bit about Plexus. And hopefully, by the end of this call, you will find what we all found, and that is that this is worth trying. So, I know you're here tonight looking to see if Plexus can solve a problem in your life, and we are here to offer you a solution. Whether you are looking for health and wellness, or if you're sort of wondering what it would be like to have an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. Want to start really quickly. We're going to begin with product stories, and then we will talk about the different pack options that you can buy, and then a little bit at the end we're going to share again. We'll keep it to 30 minutes. We value your time as well as our own, so we're really excited to be here with you tonight. So a little bit about my story. I have been using Plexus for 5 years next month. I can't believe the time has gone by so fast, yet I literally can't imagine my life ever being the way it was before. Before Plexus, I was always tired. It didn't matter if I slept 2 hours or 10 hours, I was always exhausted. I used to tell my husband, I'm the kind of tired that sleep can't fix. And I meant it. And so I would wake up in the morning, and the only way I could get myself out of bed was with the promise to myself, which was a lie, that I was going to take a nap by 11 a.m. That could never happen. My kids were 7, 5, 3, and 2 months, or 4 months old, 7, 5, 3, and 4 months old. And so there was no way I could take a nap at 11 because I was always running carpool for the kindergartner and the preschooler, and then I was nursing the baby. And so I just got through my days with sugar. Reese's peanut butter cups were my favorite. I used to hide them in my pantry. And once I got through my day, I would put my kids to bed, and my reward to kind of calm my nerves down was I would get a half a gallon of chocolate peanut butter Tillamook ice cream. And I would eat that for about 45 minutes in really small bites, but still I went through an entire half gallon of ice cream once a week. No one was allowed to touch my ice cream. It was mine. Nobody could take a spoonful because I paced myself exactly for 1 week. So my sugar cravings went away on day 2. But I did not give Plexus credit for that. I actually called my friend Brooke, who you're going to hear from soon, and I told her, I don't feel anything after a week, and I'm going to quit. And she said, you are ridiculous. Your body doesn't heal that quickly, and you're going to finish your supply that you've purchased. So I listened to her because I knew she loved me, and stuck with my products. Thank goodness, because at my 2-week mark, I noticed that not only were my sugar cravings still gone, but my hair stopped falling out. My mood issues has gone away. Instead of having a racing heart when I woke up in the morning, I woke up and could get right out of bed. I felt rested. I fell asleep in 5 minutes. I stayed asleep all night long. I didn't need a nap ever, not at 11 a.m., not at 2 p.m. I just could be awake all day. I felt electric. My daughter looked at me one day and said, Mommy, you're not mean anymore. And I was like, do I laugh? Do I cry? Like, I'm not sure, right? And so for me, while those changes were, just a healthy person feeling like crap, feeling better again, you might be here in search of bigger medical things, or maybe you're just like me and you just don't feel well. Whatever it is, I hope that one of the stories that we share tonight will resonate with you. If you think of a friend as you're listening tonight and thinking, gosh, like, I wish my mom could be hearing this. I wish my best friend could be hearing this. I wish my neighbor could be hearing this. We have a recording of this that you can share with them at the end. And I would encourage you, think about those people that are most important to you in your life as you listen. I'm so grateful that my friend Brooke shared Plexus with me. But before you hear from her, you're going to hear from my friend Nicole. I love her story so much, and it's going to surprise you. So Nicole, go ahead and take it away.
Okay, my name is Nicole Brinkerhoff, coming to you from my car, one of the perks of this business. I started taking Plexus almost 3 years ago, and I I was one of these silent stalkers. I'd watched people post about Plexus for 2 years, and the stories were just like too good to be true in my mind. I honestly was convinced that people were just sort of making up stories. I was like, oh, those crazy MLMs, you know? But after a couple of years of watching and having my second baby, I was exhausted all the time, like Emily said. And it was, you know, when you're a young mom, everybody just assumes that you're supposed to be tired all the time. So I just thought that that's how life was going to be. But even when my nursing baby was sleeping through the night and I was getting like 10 hours of sleep every night, I was still bone tired when I woke up. I dreaded the day. I was parenting from the couch. I was just exhausted all the time. It was miserable. It was just miserable. And part of me just thought, well, welcome to adulthood. Like, this is what it's like to be a mom, I guess. But it was really a miserable way of life. My husband finally convinced me to see if I could, you know, get some testing done and see if I had some thyroid issues or a low vitamin or something. And just nothing showed up on the test, nothing. And we did vitamin B shots and iron shots and all the things, and nothing really helped. And so I was sort of consigned to my state. I also was suffering with Crohn's disease, which is an autoimmune disease, and which meant that my stomach hurt all the time. And the only thing that would make it go away would be taking a nap, which is really hard to do when you have like an infant and a 2-year-old. So anyway, after my doctors had sort of said, Nicole, we can't give you medication because you're nursing, my friend that I trusted posted about Plexus and how it was helping her to feel not tired, and it was helping with her depression and anxiety. And because I trusted her and I knew she wasn't lying, I reached out and I said, tell me about what this stuff is. And she introduced me to her friend that was a pediatrician. And the pediatrician told me all about blood sugar balance and how it's the ultimate energy drink and gut health and inflammation. And to be honest, I didn't really like even hear the words that she was saying. I was like, if you think this will help me not feel tired, like, I'll try it. But I'm giving you 1 month. And if it doesn't work, I'm getting my money back. Within 1 week, I no longer needed naps. Like my daily, everyday 2-hour nap was just done. I no longer needed the 100 ounces of Diet Dr. Pepper to survive on. I didn't even want it. I didn't even crave it anymore. I stopped craving sugar and I started craving water and vegetables. It was like for the first time in my life, I could hear what my body actually needed instead of what I wanted to survive on. Like the cravings lost their grip. I started sleeping through the night. And I thought it was normal to wake up like 4 or 5 times. And when my daughter would wake up to nurse, I'd lay in bed for an hour trying to go back to sleep. For the first time that I could remember, I slept all the way through the night and woke up by myself in the morning and started dreaming again. And I just thought, what is this voodoo? Whatever this voodoo is, my body needs it, apparently. And that was just the beginning. That was just the tip of the iceberg. I was sold with not being tired anymore. Like, that is all that I wanted. But over time, so many other wonderful things happened. I struggle with polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS, and infertility. And after about 4 months, my cycles regulated and my body started ovulating on its own, which was a miracle. I was told that would never happen. My seasonal allergies went away. My severe acid reflux went away. I was able to get off all of my daily medications, including metformin and insulin because I was diabetic. My A1C came down in the normal range. All of these amazing, amazing things were happening in my body, and it just got to the point that I could not deny that it was just these 3 little supplements that I was taking that were helping with blood sugar balance and inflammation and gut health. And that turned into a major passion because I thought, if all of this can happen to me, and I thought I was a relatively healthy person, like, everybody needs this. And everybody I talked to about it saw these amazing, amazing miracles. So anyway, that's a little bit of my health story. I'll turn it back over now to Brooke.
Hey guys, I love listening to Nicole talk. She has so much passion and her life has been changed so much. And I am the one that's guilty of introducing Emily to Plexus, and Nicole is somebody that I met through Jennifer and Jessica. And so we're dear friends now, and we love to educate and empower people on health. For some of you, this is your first exposure to plexus. You've never really heard about it. Maybe you've watched a short video, you've read a testimonial, or your friend has invited you to a group to check out some information. And so tonight, I'm just going to kind of wrap it all together in about 5 or 6 minutes of what plexus is, mixed in with a little bit of my story. So I am a 42-year-old mom of 6 kids. My kids are ages she just turned 3 to 14. And I was somebody that had a lot of similar things that Emily and Nicole had. So just think about their stories, kind of put it together with mine. And then on top of that, imagine somebody whose profession at the time was to be an energetic fitness instructor. And I was supposed to show up in that gym ready to go and ready to motivate people. And I looked super fit and I looked super healthy and I felt like crap. I was so tired. I was not recovering well. I had Achilles tendonitis and plantar fasciitis, and I felt like my body was failing me at 37. Excuse me. I had 5 children at the time. My 5th was only 6 weeks old, 6 or 7 weeks old, and I had struggled my whole life with anxiety, sometimes very crippling anxiety. I'd had some depression on and off, bloating issues, digestive issues. I was a little sugar whore. I had a candy cabinet in my kitchen with all the special things: Swedish Fish, Chewy Runts, Hershey's Kisses. Am I hitting anybody's favorite treats? I mean, I literally had them all. People could come to my house, and my family especially, they knew which cabinet had all the treats in it, all the goods. And so they would go to that cabinet and just, enjoy the candy with me. And so I had all these issues, and here I was supposed to show up like energetic and motivating other people. And it was getting harder and harder and harder to do. I also was a nurse in my previous life. I was an ICU nurse for 10 years, and my husband's a physician, and we do not do supplements. We certainly do not do MLMs. Like, we don't do any of this stuff. And I didn't believe in supplementation, but I had to push my pride aside because something had to change. And I needed help so, so badly. I didn't want to go on the same way that I was feeling. And so I decided to try the supplements, and all those things that I was struggling with did not go away overnight. I always tell people this is not a magic pill or a quick fix or the thing that you're going to take for 1 week or even 1 month and everything in your life is going to go away. But it was a process of weeks and months of peeling back those layers of dishealth and everything that had built up inside of me that was out of balance. And so we want you to know that plexus truly is about root healing. It's about actually getting inside and getting to the imbalance, getting to the problem, fixing it so that you don't need all of these Band-Aid fixes. The 100 ounces of Diet Dr. Pepper, the metformin, the anxiolytic, the French fries at 10 o'clock at night, the chips and salsa to calm your nerves, was it Haagen-Dazs or Tillamook? I don't know which one Emily said, but the peanut butter cup ice cream, like, so that you don't need those coping mechanisms because your body is so balanced and so healthy. That's truly what it's about. The other thing about plexus that is so cool is that we have 3 different focuses. And so some people come to plexus and they want the gut health and the root healing. And they want to have a healthy immune system. They want to get their gut healthy. They want help with their PCOS or those sorts of things. But we also have a second area that plexus can really help with, and that is weight management and energy. With about 70% of the American population struggling with weight. I mean, put a 1 in the comments if you have ever in your lifetime struggled with weight, whether it was 5 or 50 pounds. Have you struggled with your weight? Have you fought with food? Have you had an unhealthy relationship with your body or with food or with self-image? I could put a 1 in the comments if I wanted to toggle over there and do it. So many of us struggle with weight, and so many of us struggle with energy. Emily, Nicole, and I. Put a 2 in the comments if you felt really tired, or you've used something to stimulate you to get you out of the tiredness. The Bang drink, the Monster drink, the Starbucks, the Diet Coke, the Dr. Pepper, whatever it is. We are living in a society where we need those things to keep us going, and that is a true imbalance in the body. The third area the plexus can help with is actually your skin and helping you look more vibrant. So I am 42, and I am a true testament of our consciously clean, cruelty-free skincare. We have skincare that helps heal and balance the microbiome of your skin. It's a really incredible stuff, and it's also very simple. Who likes simple? I have to have simple. I'm busy. I have 6 kids. Like, I don't want a 10-step skincare routine. I can't do it. And I wouldn't do it, actually. I mean, it's just not something that comes natural. And I don't want to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on skincare. But even men want to look better. And for sure, women want to look better. We want to get older. We want to be comfortable in our skin and feel good about ourselves. And so we have these incredible serums and collagen set that really truly is the highest quality ingredients that's going to give you that result you want of glowing, moisturized skin, less fine lines and wrinkles. And if you want to explore what that looks like, just ask your friend that invited you here. They will send you some before and afters, and you will be amazed. So whether you're interested in gut health and root healing and just getting your body balanced, or you're interested in losing some weight, getting your energy back, or maybe your skin is a wreck and you want your skin to look better, or maybe you like all of those things. You're like, can I just have them all? Just put a 5 in the comments if you want all of those things, because I wanted all of those things. I'm 42 and I wanted to look good. I wanted to feel good. I had a couple extra pounds of baby weight. I knew something was off with the balance in my body. So let's talk very quickly for a minute about some combos that can help you with these 3 areas that Plexus focuses on. And we're really excited because we have something special to offer you tonight. When I talk about these combos, any of our larger combos that normally are $199 are 10% off. So they're $179. And if you decide to get started with one of these gut health, skincare, or weight loss and energy packs, in addition to getting that 10% off the pack, you will also get your choice of a free $35 product. So anything $35 or less that you want to add on that really interests you, or you're thinking, man, I'd like to try that also, you get that for free if you decide to take that leap tonight. Eventually, I feel like you come up against a line and you have to literally just make a decision. Are you going to jump off the cliff and you're just going to give it a go, give it a try, or are you going to sit another year in your discomfort? Are you going to sit another 2 years? Are you going to come back in 5 years and have 2 more medications in your cabinet? I just feel like what happened to me is one night I just decided, I'm just going to do this. And maybe tonight is your night that you just decide to do it. And so if you do decide to get one of those amazing packs that really has the whole plethora of stuff in it for you, you'll get 10% off plus a free full-size product. Now, if you're wanting to start with something small, so $35 or less, Julene, any product $35 or less, you would just add that into your cart with your welcome pack, and that will be reimbursed for you. If you're wanting to start with something a little bit more basic, or your budget is a little bit tighter this month, we have smaller packs that are normally $99, but they're on sale for $89. And when you choose to start with one of those packs, by tomorrow night, you'll get a $10 gift card. So Amazon or Target, whichever one you love. If you're the person that loves to wander down the Target aisles, maybe you want Target. Or if you're like me and you can't be bothered to go to the store, you want to go to Amazon, you can choose Amazon. So I'm going to talk super quickly about gut health. I've already kind of talked about that, but my very favorite pack for gut health is called the Gut Health Advanced Pack. You could just write down advanced. If gut health is your thing, you're going to write down advanced. You're going to talk to your friend that invited you. But the thing that I love about the Gut Health Advanced Pack is it comes with 2 bags of Slim, and I'm actually a fan of 2 Slims a day. You can pick either 2 of the same flavor, or you can pick 1 of each, which is what I would do. And they have different benefits, but you get the Slim. You also get the gut health system called the Triplex. In addition, you get our fully methylated vitamin and our really powerful probiotic called Vital Biome. So you're getting that complete picture of gut health, blood sugar balance, inflammation control, and you're also getting that packed vitamin that's giving you all those extra nutrients that we simply don't get out of the food that we normally eat. Now, if I was going to get that pack, I would probably add on, thank you, Emily. I think she's sharing her screen maybe. Thank you so much. So if I was getting that pack, you know what I would pair with that? Is I would pair a bottle of Omega X if root healing was really my deal, or a bottle of Ease. Ease is a natural anti-inflammatory that's going to aid your body in the healing process, and Omega X is our plant-based omega. Or maybe you want the whole gut health thing, but you're like, I'd actually like to lose a few pounds too. So you might add a bottle of MetaBurn onto that. For our family people, the next pack that I would recommend is the Family Essentials Welcome Pack. How many moms and dads do we have here? Put a 3 in the comment. We haven't used 3 yet. So put a 3 in the comments if you're a mama or a dad and you've got kids. I love this pack because it comes with that triplex combo that we talked about. It also comes with our X Factor. It comes with the kids sets of products. So that's the kids chewable vitamin and probiotic combination and the kids drink called the Mega Kids Microbiome, and kids love it. It comes with a bag of our shakes as well. And I'll tell you that we replaced this in our household for our kids as well as for ourselves for breakfast. So instead of eating empty carbs, we're putting protein, fiber, healthy ingredients into their body. And so this family pack is really great for mom and kids, or dad and kids, or any combination of that. Now we're going to move from gut health into weight. Anybody here want to lose weight? All right, we had a ton of you guys put a 1 in the comments and you want to lose weight. I am a huge fan of the Healthy Weight Advanced Pack. The Healthy Weight Advanced Pack is incredible because it does give you the gut health focus. And trust me, you guys, when you look at any research on losing weight, you also need to get the gut healthy. It's a key component of losing weight. So is balancing your blood sugars and your hormones. And you get all of that with the Healthy Weight Advanced Pack. But you also get 2 bags of our really yummy lean shakes that I already kind of talked about. Guys, we don't use cheap protein. There is no soy protein. There's no high fructose corn syrup, no synthetic sweeteners. We use fully methylated bioavailable vitamins. Basically, it's like the Rolls Royce of meal replacements, and it actually tastes good. You also get Balance and MetaBurn. And Balance and MetaBurn are going to help to burn the white fluffy fat in your belly, hips, thighs, and butt. I'm going to give a huge amen to that. And the Balance, which is going to block half the carbs you eat in a meal. And it's also going to help you to avoid the post-meal crash, which we also call Polynesian paralysis in Hawaii. That's where you eat your meal and then you're like, I could use a 2-hour nap. And so this pack really gives you everything you need for weight management. And if you're someone that struggles with some energy, for your free product, I'd probably say add a bag of Active. Or if you feel like you're lacking on vitamins, add a bottle of X Factor Plus. Or if you are struggling with some chronic health issues, add a bottle of Ease to take away some of that inflammation. So that's my favorite pack for weight management. Remember, these are all 10% off and come with a free product through tomorrow. Let's move a little bit farther down into skincare. Okay, so a lot of people are interested. We're going to actually go to
the comment in the chat. All of these packs are already on sale for $179 and $89 right now. So it's 10% off your entire order, and then instead of a $40 membership, it's $30. So you're saving between $40 and $50. If you get the less expensive pack, it's a $40 savings. If you get the $199 pack, it's a $50 savings. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, it's huge. No, that was great to share with them. So you're in the perfect spot, Emily, because I love that Microbiome Essentials pack. I think that that is a fantastic pack for people that care about their gut health, but they also want to have beautiful skin. And that Microbiome Essentials pack is comprised of our Joyome skincare serums, our triplex combo that we've already talked about, and Vital Biome. For those of you that are super interested, however, in the collagen and you like the idea of collagen giving you more of a youthful glow, we have a pack called the Beauty Advanced Pack. And the Beauty Advanced Pack gives you the Joyome serums. It gives you the collagen powder, which is a neutral flavor. And it's not your typical collagen powder that's cheap. It's a very high-end collagen powder that's very bioavailable, and it's going to help your body to produce even more collagen on its own. In addition, you're going to get the vitamins and the omegas and all that good stuff. And you're just honestly going to look really good and feel really good because you're going to get that slim that's going to balance your blood sugars as well. So all of those packs are on sale, like Emily said, for $179. We do have smaller starter packs, which we won't go over tonight, but basically you can think of these and you can preview all of these on the website with your friend that invited you here. It can be overwhelming, so I invite you to definitely be on the phone with them while you're scrolling through these packs and looking at them. But the smaller packs are on sale for $89, and through tomorrow they'll come with a $10 gift card as well. No matter what you pick, honestly, I just want you to understand that you cannot fail with any of these packs. And I love the bigger packs because it gives you a more full experience of Plexus. But if you can't go there just yet, we started with the triplex. I started with the triplex. Nicole started with the triplex. Emily started with the triplex. We love adding on ease because it helps everybody to feel better when they start their products. We love adding on X Factor Plus to give you all of those nutrients. And so just keep in mind that whether you want weight loss and energy, you want gut health and root healing, or you want skincare, or you want the whole kit and caboodle, we have something that will fit you really, really well. I'm going to turn the time back over to Emily, and we're going to share now a little bit more about why we share and why we do what we do, and just give you a sneak peek into this business.
Guys, I hope that you have your eyes on one of those packs, because I know for me personally, seeing the packs online got me so excited. And I remember feeling a lot of hope. And then my next thought was, how am I going to afford this, right? So me before Plexus, my husband was working 3 jobs, 6 days a week. He was up between 5 and 5:30 every single morning, and he didn't get back until 8 at night. And then after he would give all the kids a kiss for bed, which they were already in bed, and he had missed out on everything, right? Then he would go downstairs and he would do paperwork till about 11 or midnight every single night. And I remember thinking, you know, this isn't the American dream that I thought we were going to enjoy. You know, we were $125,000 in debt. 75,000 of that was student loans, 30,000 was credit card debt, and $25,000 was medical debt. Now, if you've ever been in credit card debt, you know that it is a constant weight on your shoulders. For example, I was just telling a friend yesterday about how if I needed a new bra, it would have to be worked into my grocery budget. If I needed a new crib mattress, an $80 crib mattress, I would work it into my grocery budget. And that was the only budget where there was wiggle room. We never ate out. We didn't eat extravagantly. I never bought what I wanted at the grocery store. If I wanted ham at Easter, I would suggest to my mother-in-law what I think would be so delicious to have on Easter Sunday. And then I would bring something like the deviled eggs, or I would make homemade rolls from ingredients I already had in my house, right? Because everything was so tight. And so when I saw the cost of Plexus, I just remember thinking, like, I can't justify spending money on myself. Every mom knows, like, you will spend anything on your kids. If they need a new pair of shoes, you'll get it. If your husband needs something, you'll get it. But for a mom, you make sacrifices, and you know you can go without. If you have some food, heck, you can even eat what's in the diaper bag. Like, there's always a way to take care of yourself in a minimal way. And so it was really hard for me to justify spending money on myself, but I was also so tired of feeling like crap. And I came up against a real problem, which was my milk supply dried up because of stress and anxiety. And I remember thinking, I'm going to have to pay for formula if I don't figure this out. So I'll try Plexus for a couple of months. Hopefully it'll bring my milk supply back, and then I'll quit. Like, that was my plan. I was like, I can pay for it for 2 months and then I'll quit. I'll have my supply and I'll never need it again, right? Well, I felt so good on it that I told everyone about it. And I started thinking, okay, if I start with 3 people, I'll make $305. When you start with 3 friends, you make $305 right away. So it makes your trial period free, right? Then I didn't stop there, because I kept thinking about friends. Like, maybe you heard my story or Nicole's or Brooke's and it made you think of someone. I would just reach out to that person in my life and I would tell them, hey, oh my gosh, like I really want to try this new gut health thing I just learned about, or weight loss thing, or skincare thing. And I've heard it helps with this thing that I know you struggle with. Have you ever heard of it before? It's called Plexus. That's exactly what I did. And my first month, you guys, I actually ended up making $1,000. And you want to know what I did with that money? I spent it on Christmas, because I started sharing in the month of November. And if you've ever been in credit card debt, like I shared earlier, you want to know what else really stinks? Christmas shopping. Because you want to buy things for your family. You want to make it special. And it doesn't mean it requires a lot of money, but any amount of money feels negative. My energy, my thoughts, my feelings were all negative. I felt guilt buying Christmas presents every year for my family because I knew it was just adding to the debt. And I couldn't fit Christmas into our food budget. It was already small enough. So that first year that I made that first $1,000 with Plexus, I got to enjoy Christmas shopping for my family with the freedom of paying for it in cash. And it was so fun. And then I remembered thinking, if I could just make $1,000 a month, maybe Sean wouldn't have to work on Saturdays anymore. Because I wanted him to be home with us making pancakes on Saturday mornings, going to the soccer games, going to the basketball games, coaching my boys' basketball team. He could never do that because he worked every Saturday. And so when I started to see that vision of this could really be something to totally change the quality of our family's life, I decided to go for it. And I thought, I'll just try it. This month, I'll try it next month, and then the next month would roll around, and I tried it again. And within 6 months, I had earned a car and a trip to Hawaii for 2 for my family. But what I was more excited about was that my husband was able to quit working on Saturdays. And I will never forget the first morning that I woke up and I looked over on Saturday morning and Sean was laying in bed next to me. And he said, "You stay in bed, I'll go make the pancakes." And I was just like, freedom! This is what it's all about, you know? And now, a year and a half after that, we paid off $125,000 of debt and we were completely debt free. We bought our dream house. We kept our first home as a residual income rental property. And then we got really comfortable and it was just so nice. And my husband was only working 3 days a week and we were just living the dream that we had always wanted. And then COVID hit and my husband was laid off. And I'll never forget the day that he called me and told me he had lost his job. And the first thing that I said to him was not, "Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do?" Because that's what I would have said 5 years ago. But instead, what I got to say to him was, "Yes, now you're gonna have time to build Dean the treehouse." You guys, because I had spent those years getting another income coming into our home from this opportunity from home, so I could still be a stay-at-home mom, we were able to have a joyous experience when he lost his job. Whatever situation you are in right now, I just want to let you know there's something out there that is amazing in this opportunity. The products are going to make you feel good. That's a given. But what would you do with $1,000 extra in your bank account every month? Write it in the comments. What would you do with $1,000 extra dollars? Would you spend it on Christmas? Would you buy new tires for your car? Would you pay off a credit card? Would you be able to have your husband work less? Would you be able to work less? Finish renovating the house, pay off the mortgage, all of those things. This is what you can do with this. And I want you to have that vision for yourself and know that there is someone that has done it. And if I can do it, you can do it. And I want you to hear Nicole's story, and then we'll finish up this call in just 2 to 3 minutes. Nicole, will you share what the business has done for you?
Yeah, I just want to share that I was like Emily. When the product started working, my first thought was, crap, how am I going to pay for this? We were so poor at the time, just paycheck to paycheck. I'm talking about selling tomatoes at the farmer's market to make $20 to get groceries to last us the rest of the week, like very tight. When I signed up, my friend mentioned that they have a friends and family program that you can use to help get your products paid for, and it only took 3. So that was in the back of my mind. And when it started working, to be honest, I could not help but tell people what I was doing because it was such a drastic change for me. It was making such a difference for me. I could not help but tell every single person because people knew how miserable I was. And without even trying, without even like any strategy at all, when I shared on social media that I felt like I was no longer a zombie, I had so many tired moms message me and say, "What is this?" And I didn't even know myself. I was like, "I don't know, but I can tell you where to get it." And then I started having these paychecks come. I still did not know where the money was coming from. but my first month, I made also close to $1,000, and I'll never forget that my sister-in-law said, "Are you selling Plexus now?" And I was like, "No, I'm not, but they're sending me money, and I'm going to keep taking it." And after a couple of months of that happening, it was a huge blessing for our family. Those extra hundreds of dollars were like a huge blessing for us. And I thought, maybe I should take this a little more seriously. And there was no end to the amount of people that I knew that were exhausted during the day, not sleeping well at night, struggling with depression, anxiety. There was no end to the amount of people. And you know what else I found is there were a lot of people suffering in silence. And just sharing my experience gave people permission to reach out to me and say, "I'm struggling too, can you help me?" And it was so gratifying. And then it turned into this accidental, beautiful business, this vehicle for helping and healing that is now a full-time income. I have a similar story to Emily. My husband was laid off in COVID 3 months ago. And instead of feeling panic, I was like, "I've got this. I'm contributing now, and I can help. We're not desperate. We can pay our mortgage. It'll be fine." And he had the privilege of being able to stay home the last 3 months with our kids and bless our family while I've worked on my business. And now it's to the point where I make between $3,000 to $5,000 a month. It's been such a wonderful, beautiful, unexpected blessing. So whether you want to make like $300 to get your products paid for, or you want to see where it really goes, there's something here for you. And it's just incredibly easy to be someone who's servant-minded and wants to help, and then also get your products paid for. It's a great system. So anyway.
Nicole, what would you say to someone that's like, "I have to try the products first before I tell anyone about it"? Like, what would you say to that person right now?
Oh, that's such a good question. But the truth is, everybody's body is different. My body saw healing from PCOS, but that is not what my cousin is struggling with. She has thyroid issues. The truth is, all of our bodies have the same root causes of disease and illness, which is inflammation, blood sugar balance, gut health. And what that looks like for other people is different. So Emily always says, you don't join a gym and say, "Wait until I lose 20 pounds and I'll let you know if it works." You join a gym and you go with your best friend who might get abs before you do, but it's still doing both of you good to go and work out together. There's not a single person that doesn't know somebody else that is suffering, not a single person. So you just say, "Let's do this together. Let's see what happens," and go for it.
I love that, Nicole. It's so true, you guys, because you are starting with faith on your friend's story, and you don't know if it's going to work yet, but you trust your friend. At least I hope that's where you're at after hearing our stories tonight. And it's the same with your friends and family. They need help with their health now, not when it works for your health issues. Do it together. Make it an accountability partner. It's so much more fun. And so you guys, I just want to invite you to get started. Call your friend, message them. They're going to probably message you if you don't message them, but let them know you're ready to get started. You want to take advantage of the 10% off all welcome packs and the $9 membership. And you want to start with 3 friends maybe, so you can make $300. And you want to take advantage in the next 24 hours, because then you get a free product with your order, $35 or less if you get one of the bigger packs, or you get a $10 Amazon or Target gift card with one of the smaller packs. Whatever way you start, you cannot go wrong, okay? And it's so easy. Sarah says she got 3 friends interested in a week and a half. So it really is that simple, and it's so fun to help your friends get started at the same time as you. Brooke, did you want me to announce something at the end? Yes?
Yep, just our winner of our free product.
Okay, so the winner of our free product tonight, which was a bag of lean, is Vicki Sidwell. And we are so excited for you. So who should she send a message to, Brooke?
Just send it to me.
Send it to Brooke Hemingway on Facebook Messenger, okay? All right, you guys, thanks for being with us here tonight. And I hope you'll find what we did, which was, this is worth trying. Let's get started. Let's get you started. And there's nothing to lose. Like, if you don't change anything in the next 3 months, everything will be the same. But if you change this now, 3 months from now, you will look back and be so glad you got started. Your healthier, happier version 3 to 6 months from now is gonna wish you started sooner. So get started tonight. We're so happy to have you with you. And you guys, we will catch you hopefully on the Plexus train. Bye.